This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, Mr. Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 15th of October. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, let's have a look at ES first. ES, we had a 60-minute sell signal on ES, and that has failed. We have gone through the trendline resistance here, and this is looking increasingly like a breakup. We haven't made the targets to the upside yet, although we don't have any targets to the upside on ES or indeed on NQ. NQ, we didn't have any negative divergence, and we still don't. RTY, we had a weak 60-minute sell signal, and that's now turned into a full 60-minute sell signal. So hang on, wait a second. And we've got a double bottom on there, setting up a retest of this high, and that hasn't made target yet. So I'm leaning towards seeing a bit of consolidation today, probably, and then probably heading up to that target. On YM, we had a 60-minute sell signal fixed, and we've still got one. And DAX, we've now got a 60-minute sell signal fixed, and we've made the double bottom target. And ESTX came fairly close to the double bottom target, but hasn't quite made it yet. But we've got a weak 60-minute sell signal fix there. So we've got a lot of sell signals today. Now, sell signals haven't been doing as well as they normally do because this has been a pretty strong trend up. But nonetheless, I'm thinking that we're probably going to see some retracement stroke consolidation today. And then afterwards, I'm thinking that we've got a couple of targets to the upside which we haven't hit yet, which are ESTX retest of this high, and RTY, a retest of this high too, in all probability, although the target doesn't quite get us there. All right, let's have a look at the bigger picture charts. Looking at ES, we've still got an RSI 5 sell signal fixed, but we almost lost it yesterday. A little bit higher, a little bit higher later this week, and that may well fail. We will see. Pretty close to losing it on SPX as well. We are over the trendline resistance that I was talking about the other day. This could still be a bearish overthrow, but I think actually it's more likely to be a breakup, and that's backed up by a breakup so far on crypto as well. Looking at the smaller picture charts, let's have a look at the 15 minutes. We've got an RSI 14 sell signal fixed and an RSI 5 sell signal fixed. Definitely leaning towards seeing some downside here, but we already had an RSI 14 sell signal fixed. So if we didn't already have one would have fixed. On the hourly chart, no current divergence, but obviously you can see we made a new high and we are clearly over the trendline resistance, which I think is probably starting to break. Looking at NDX, we've got no current divergence short term, but we've still got an old RSI 14 sell signal fixed on 15 minute. Nothing on the hourly chart, no. And we lost yesterday's. We lost the RSI 5 sell signal that had fixed. We got up to this trendline resistance here, and we are breaking up. We are breaking up very slightly through it. We will see how that goes. I do have another one up here, which is a better trend line, which I've got at about the 2800 area. Looking at Dow, RSI 14 sell signal fixed, but if we didn't have one already, another one would have just fixed. So we've got possible trendline resistance there, which I'm watching. At the moment, trendline resistance doesn't seem to mean an awful lot, but we're 43 220 approximately. I'll be watching for resistance there if we get that. No current divergence chance here. I'll be more impressed if we do develop some hourly divergence, but we will see how that goes. All right, let's have a look at the IWM chart, where we've got an RSI 14 sell signal fixed, and we have broken up from this flag with a target at, ignore the arrows there, the real target is a retest of this high here at 224.17. Haven't quite reached that yet, thinking we might see a bit of a retracement on the way there. We will see. No divergence on the hourly. On the daily, nowhere near the 3SD upper band, although the bands have been contracting, and that limits our likely progress to the upside in my view. All right, DAX. DAX has retested the high. That doesn't give us any negative divergence, and I'm skeptical about a double top at this stage. Nikkei hadn't really moved. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's have a look at the DX chart. DX still trickling higher. We've had 2 sell signals fixed in a row, fail in a row so far, and we've got a third one fixed here. That could make target, but obviously they haven't been working particularly well recently. On ZB, we had a buy signal, and that eventually made target, mainly just having lasted long enough to not fail before it made target. So we've seen a bit of a rally here. We may well see some more. We've got a 60-minute sell signal fixed on the TNX chart. CL saw another move down. This could be a bull flag. Setting up a retest of this high, but it doesn't need to be. I think what we're seeing here is a few days without significant turbulence in the Middle East. If we get a few more, then it could go down more. NG has been proceeding down towards the target. I've got that target next triangle support in about the 210 target, 210 area, and I'm not seeing any particular reasons to think that it isn't going to make it. GC, 60-minute sell signal fix, possible little bull flag forming. SI, just consolidating here, possible little bull flag forming as well, although this one would be a triangle so far. HG has gone and made a lower low, so I've redrawn the wedge. No current positive divergence. Watching possible trendline support in the 4.3 area. All right, great. Let's have a look at KC. KC is proceeding up towards the retest of this high here at 275. It looks as though this double top is failing. SB still looks like an overall bull flag forming. CC has gone, well, it's been consolidating. This looks like a bull flag forming. No current negative divergence. Likely going to have another try at the monthly pivot, which hasn't broken and converted yet. ZW looks like a bull flag forming on corn. Corn, we made the head and shoulder target, and we've got a little bit of positive divergence here, which is a very weak 60-minute buy signal. So you might see a bit of a rally here, and obviously we've made the target. Soy had already made the target and has gone a little lower. We've still got a 60-minute buy signal fixed, but not really doing anything so far. I am thinking that by the time we've made all the targets, then we might start seeing ZW go up again, and it's a nice looking little bull flag. We may see that happen. Looking at cotton, still looks like a overall bull flag forming. Lumber should be in due course when it's ready, retesting this high here in the 538 area. Live cattle, still a possible double top, but no particular reason to think it's going to play out. And lean hogs are the same, although it's getting pretty close to testing the double top support. We shall see. Could deliver a move back into the monthly pivot area. All right, great. Let's have a look at questions, of which we have none. Okay, on the divergence, I'm leaning towards seeing a bit more retracement today from the little bit of consolidation we've seen overnight. So we may well see that, but on the bigger picture, I'm still leaning towards seeing this retest this high on RTY. And I'm still expecting to see the retest of this high, or at least the targets take us pretty close to it on both, on ESTX, and we haven't made those yet. So we will see where we land when we get there. But I think it looks like a consolidation day here so far. May well just consolidate today and do that tomorrow, or consolidate this morning and do that this afternoon. We shall see. All right, great. In that case, no questions. I think that's a wrap, guys. I'll have everything posted as soon as possible. I'll catch you guys later.